Dun, dun, dun.
This is the Justuff League.
And welcome back, everybody, to the
Justuff
League.
Totally in unison every time.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Your favorite podcast about your favorite stuff. You like that? Is that the tagline?
Stuff.
Just stuff. But no, today is a very interesting topic that I watched Mr. Kevin Bruneau experience firsthand the other day in the gallery. And it is the sports market. And James, I think you hit it on the head right before we started recording on your last line of what you think the sports market is. Can you say it again?
Well, is the sports card market, is it correcting? Is it collapsing? Or is it just fucked up?
And I vote it's the latter. I vote it's the third option.
All right, I was going to say there's three. Which one's the last? All right, got it.
The third. So here's a real so Kevin the other day is in the gallery. This couple, brother and sister. I don't know if they're well, that sounded weird. They were either a couple or they were brother and sister, but they were.
It was a husband and wife, whatever they were. Two people, right? They came in and they had a baseball card. They had a bunch of.
But the particular card you were looking at was a 1992 Shaquille O'Neal rookie gold foil. And it's crazy because you can look up this card and you can find PSA 9 examples of this card for $1,000, $900. And then you can find
sold. Not asking, supposedly sold.
And then you can find sold examples of this card for $95 for $120. And I think that the contemporary sports card market, especially contemporary, I'm saying just like a comic book, 1985 and up, modern era, I think it's the almost near equivalent of Beanie Babies. I mean, how do you guys feel?
I definitely feel, I don't know if it's a Beanie Baby type thing. I don't know if it's an eBay type thing. I don't know if it's a world of fake results on there half the time. I have no idea. But it's incredible the span I see on modern cards. And when people come in, I literally have to sit each individual person down and basically teach them. Because if you just tell them that their card is worth $60, they're going to pretty much tell you you're an idiot because they saw it on eBay for $1,000. And they're right, they did. Mm-hmm. And then you have to sit there and show them where you see them that you can buy. Look at right now, you can get one for $48. PSA 9, same exact thing. How is that?
And then you've got to talk about all the little variations, and there's all sorts of little crazy nuance and detail with cards. So let's take a bunch of the guesswork out. And I've got actually a great example here. Let me. Please hold on, bring up the image.
I definitely think it's some crazy underground conspiracy world. There's weird shit going on there, man.
There is.
It's like you got video games, WADA and Heritage, and then you got modern sports cards with like golden auctions, and it's just a whole bunch of weird.
Yeah. So here's a crazy card. It's a Beckett graded 9.5 gem mint of Patrick Mahomesn. Ooh, Kansas City Chiefs. It is sold 4 times.
It's
back in April 2018, Panini Prism is a very rare variant of a rare card. Anyway, so back in April of 2018, it sold for $500. Okay, for a modern card, for a one of I don't know how many, that's pretty reasonable. In 2021 October, it sold for $399,750. Okay, a year later. In October of 2022, it sold for $138,000. It sold this exact same card, sold one more time in March of 2023 for $99,000. That's from a high of $400,000 to a low of $100,000 in 2 years. Okay.
But why do I feel I could go find this card on eBay for $150?
I don't doubt that you probably could.
I don't think you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be able to find a Panini Prism Patrick Mahomesn, but it's not gonna be a gold vinyl. See, this is why I say it's almost a Beanie Baby thing. Okay, all these new cards, especially Panini, with the football, the basketball. They make there's a gold vinyl variant. There's a red vinyl. There's an ice break variant. There's so many different foils and variants. And it's the typical rule of thumb that if it's made to be collected, if it's made to be collectible, it's never going to stand the test of time. All these new cards are being made. They're being made specifically as a marketed collectible with all these variants that they make you chase, numbered exclusives. And every time somebody opens a pack and finds one, it gets graded and it's pristine.
It's going to be worth nothing in 30 years.
Or it's going to be worth like $5,000, which it probably should be. Right? Like, that's reasonable.
Yeah, it's still probably not reasonable for a new card, considering they can make one tomorrow.
Well, this is his rookie, though.
I don't care. They can make the card tomorrow at the factory, and you wouldn't know whether it's rookie or not. That it came out in 3 years ago. They can make that card tomorrow at the factory.
Yes, but obviously, but I'm saying that's like a more conspiracy theory. I'm saying just the fact it's a rookie card, it's 1 year only, but there's so many variants. It's not like before where in 1969 you had this was the rookie card, that was it, right? Or even in
1969 you got the rookie card, and that was the one you were excited to put in your spokes.
Well, so here's another one that I just looked up. We've got another Patrick Mahomesn, 8.5, not in great condition, but it's
autograph
1 of 1,
card.
signed, autographed, sold in April of 2018. Again, $2,500. Cool. 1 of 1, not a bad price. Sold it again in August of 2021, $288,000. Sold again in March 16th, 2023, $138,000. The profit from the first sale was 12,000%. The second sale, a drop of 52%.
It is all a scam.
Hype. It's got to be hyped to rocket that high in 2 years and then drop down again to almost to nothing comparatively
It's
speaking.
no different than what's going on right now in the news with, I forget who the exact people are. I know Jake Paul is one of them. There's another rapper. It's like for all this market manipulation with the cryptocurrency. NFT influencer, they were pumping the market. There's no reason why Patrick Mahomesn. I mean, yes, the kid is really good right now, but God forbid, you hope it doesn't happen. If he gets taken out next year and he's injured and he's out for 2 seasons and he never comes back and he doesn't have the career that they believe his trajectory is for, nobody's going to care.
And the thing is, it's all about the hype with these things. It's all about the unlicensed, unregulated stock trading. It's people trying to make their nickel here and there by basically, I think it's a Ponzi scheme at best.
Hey,
I mean,
I don't know the specifics. All I know is if you just do a less than 5 minute research on golden auctions and what goes down there with all the modern sports cards, there are so many articles and lawsuits and things that are red flags that are out there. And I'm not saying like this is conspiracy. You could just go read this stuff. James, what do you think about that? Do you think that's all legitimate, the things they sell?
I don't have enough insider information to make a good determination. I've read a bunch of these articles and it makes it sound sketchy, but I think that the entire modern sports card marketplace as a whole is sketchy as all get out.
Bingo.
I don't think that there is any long-term value. I think that this is a bubble, just like NFTs and cryptocurrency and everything like that. And I think the bubble is burst. We're seeing so many pieces just selling for next to nothing. I've got another card here. See, this is a 2021. This is a 2-year-old card, okay? 2021 Don Russ, Mac Jones, rookie card. Highest sale is $3,000, okay?
Can you go look at that up? Can you go look that up on eBay, that card right there?
Yeah, I will look it up right now.
And get results from eBay on that particular card?
I
And
will
the
look it
sold
up. You
results?
guys talk amongst yourselves because
Well, I
I did
wanna hear
research,
what
but I
else
did
you were-
not have current
Yeah,
eBay.
but what were your results going to be on your auctions that you were going to say that they were?
Oh, my note said, oh yeah. So after 50, its current value is around $30, from $3,000 to $30 over the last 15 months.
That's
But
ridiculous.
I will also say it's because of heavy speculation of that Mac Jones. Everybody got the thing like, whoa, is this the kid that's going to be the quarterback after Brady? I mean, because you did have that weird little stint with Cam Newton in between.
But is the $3,000 result a real result?
Yes.
You know it is.
Yeah. It was well, rephrase. It was a legitimate sale on a legitimate auction site. I cannot say for 100% certain, but there were several other cards very similar to that range in 9.5 and other 10s that sold for about that same amount, about that same time. If it's a one-off, yeah, I get a little wary. When I see two or three trading at around $2,000 or $3,000, I have a little more confidence. So there's several rookie cards. Okay, around $100 right now for
Can
buy
we
it
bring
now.
that up?
Gem Mint, John Russ, 255, same thing. Buy it now at $100.
All right. So, any place for you to go to the top of eBay and go to the advanced search? I think you have to make your screen a little wider.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. See that
There we
advanced
go.
search?
I got it. I'm right there with you.
Put him in there.
You know, I definitely think for the next 20, not to total tangent, but just thinking of the Mac Jones card, having a Brady rookie card might not be a terrible thing for the next 20 years. Look at that, $24, Mac Jones PSA 10.
The highest price. Can we line it up to highest price first?
Yep.
Okay. So let's
360
find,
in February.
okay, let's find a 9. Can we
Well, there's
find a
a
9, a graded 9,
300.
a PSA 9?
Yep.
PSA DNA, I don't want a 10. Get me right to the 9s.
Yep. Oh, and I've got a 9.
Here's a 9. Okay, so here's a 9. And
This is ultra
Best offer
contemporary.
accepted.
okay, so we're
PSA
still
9,
at a PSA
233.
9. And where did you start a PSA 9 at for numbers?
Okay, well, one thing. So this is Gem Mint right here. These are for purple rated rookies. I'm assuming it's a limited edition, what have you. They've got these bronzes. They've got all these different variations. Okay, so just throwing that out. So
All right, well, try and find me one here. This one it's at 300, which is a 2021 Don Russ optic rated PSA 9.
autographed. So it's not apples to apples at that point. Let me find one that's not autographed, that's just a straight card in PSA 9. Here we are, 125.
Well, is this an
This is where I
autographed
get-
one right here?
Okay, this is where I get confused as shit. Okay, so sold March 3rd. Panini, Don Russ, Mac Jones rated rookie, Aqueous Test, SSP. I don't know what any of that crap means. I mean, it's Panini. They've got 1,000 different variations to make everyone feel and sound important.
It's all
and it drives
garbage.
me freaking batty.
It's all garbage. It's trash.
Yeah. Here we
Here's a
are.
PSA
Nope, that's an
9. What is
optic.
that Hyper Prism? What's that blue? Optic rated Hyper Prism blue.
Yeah, same thing. It's all these holographic weird
Okay,
back
so
treatments.
wasn't that other one Hyper Prism blue? The other one up there that
Yeah,
was
this
300?
one was in January. Yeah, that was best
It's a
offer
PSA
accepted, about
9.
$50. Yeah,
Okay, show me another blue one up here that's in the hit.
75,
Keep going.
$80.
Okay, keep going.
227.
Oh, a 220.
Optic
Okay,
rated
keep
rookie
going.
blue.
Keep going. Is that
That's
one?
the top. That's
Is that one?
purple. Autographs blue, $300.
But that one's autographed. The other one isn't autographed.
I don't even remember anymore. Now I'm getting confused.
See what I'm saying? This is what I'm getting at. This is what I'm.
Yeah.
So far, you showed me a blue one at 50, and I've got a blue one at 225. Both PSA 9.
But this is also
so what's the number? Is it 250 or is it 9? Is it 250 or is it 50?
Nobody freaking knows. That's why you sell at auction and let the buyers determine that.
Okay, so but you just gave me the card to tell you what it's worth.
Mhm.
So what
Yep.
number is it? Is it 250, which is the one you believe because you have the card in your hand and it's yours, Or is it the number I'm showing you, $40? Because I see people buying the blue one as low as $40. What's the number?
There is no way to sound educated, intelligent, reliable when you're trying to advise a client.
Well, the only thing I could do, because I can't keep up with the new cards as they come out, because honestly, I could give a rat's ass about them. But
yeah,
when you show me the blue one, and it's fucking $225, and the other blue one sold within 2 months, and it's $40. That stuff is volatile. That stuff isn't. Something ain't right.
Can you do an eBay pull up for me, James? Because I got a good one that really exemplifies it. All right, look up the 1997 Upper Deck Kobe Bryant 134.
Yeah.
This is an example of the crazy shit you see where you can see this card for $5,000 and then you can buy it graded for, look at that, $67.
Hold on.
Now look at go.
Where's the highest price? Why isn't there any higher ones?
Dude, they're bad.
Okay, but go to for sale.
All right, but look at, here's one that sold 3 bids, $67. And is it?
Now go sort highest price. And this is why people get confused when they come into the auction house.
Look at somebody asking $56,000 for a fucking card.
Well, yeah, 5,000.
500.
Yeah, 500. In literally 3, we've gone down by a factor of 10 each time. 56,000, 5,000, 500.
What the hell is the top one at
499.
56,000?
God knows. It's
What is it
pre-owned.
supposed to be that's different than the one below it for $5,000?
Well, it's got an authenticity guarantee.
What the
Does
fuck
that
does
count?
that mean?
See, it's all garbage. I mean,
and within 30 seconds, it's gone down to $150. But we can go back and look, and it is selling for $15 graded, $150 graded. And
you'll
it's
see the
$9.
same thing.
Fuck
Like
45.
if you look up, like we said earlier, the 1992 Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, you take any 90s, early 2000s, Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen. I mean, all the big guys from this era. They want huge money, and then you can also find them for no money.
Right.
So I think it's going to be too confusing. There's going to be too much manipulation, and then nobody's going to want anything.
And even when you can compare apples to apples, even if you have 2 exact same cards, the price make no sense. There isn't any geographical change. They're within the same week. I mean, and the thing is, very few of these cards are actually rare. I mean, you can go look at the population reports, and you can see how many exist at each price point, at each grading level.
You know, I can't believe producer Kyle hasn't brought it up, but PK, you haven't seen through COVID and everything how people started going balls deep for Dragon Ball Z trading cards?
Do you think that that's like a COVID thing exclusively? I mean, vintage Dragon Ball stuff has been on the rise since the series came back in like 2013, 2015.
But I mean, Dragon Ball trading cards graded 10 were bringing the same thing, 5,000, 8,000, 10,000.
Pause. What Dragon Ball trading cards are you talking about? There's a bunch of different ones that they've released throughout the years. Do you know like which ones that you're talking about? Or
the ones that show a bunch of dudes with flaming hair going like, oh!
All right, first of all, watch your goddamn mouth. Second of all, that's not very given Dragon Ball.
You don't talk about my Dragon Ball like that.
I can talk about Dragon Ball that way because I love it and I live with it. You can't talk about Dragon Ball that way because it's fucking rude and disrespectful.
Oh, God, would you stop it?
Damn. He gotcha.
Dude, I'm
talking like the original, like Dragon Ball Z trading cards.
Oh, do you mean the ones from Japan that came out in 1984, or do you mean ones that came out in the States in 1986? There's a wide range in between.
I'm talking United States, and then the ones that are even from like 2011.
Oh, like the Annie Mayhems? Or are you talking about the actual TCG?
Wait a minute. Why do you keep asking him what fucking card it is? Are you going to get to the point where one of them is so fucking expensive and that's the reason?
Also a great point, Kev. What do you got,
What do you
Trav?
keep asking him? Well, what fucking card is it? Where is the expensive run? Tell us.
It's just the fact that it's another thing that has had a rapid
I'm
rise.
fucking waiting for the Mantle rookie. And then say, well, that's why it's a fucking Mantle rookie. Those things are worth $250K.
It's a
Tell me about the golf shoes.
He went through every series and it don't fucking matter. Why did they go up to like fucking 10,000 during COVID and now they're back down at $27? What the fuck were you guys spending your money on? That's what he's trying to say. What is wrong with your Sears?
I mean, I think we can all agree. We have no idea what the hell
Did
any
you
of it
really feel
means.
you
None
needed
of us
me
believe
tonight
it.
for that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did.
Tonight?
Producer Kyle, the only thing he took from this, he feels like he was personally attacked about Dragon Ball.
To be fair, I always feel like I'm personally attacked about everything. So I know my faults, baby. I know my faults.
Look, just because you're a victim doesn't mean you need to act like a victim, okay?
Hey, I didn't say I was a victim. I said people attack me. Two different things.
I would like to think I've never attacked you, Producer Kyle.
No, you know better.
I'm like a harmless butterfly. I don't attack anybody.
You're a butterfly with undiagnosed adult ADHD. That's what you are.
Oh God.
Well, I mean, I keep looking through these numbers and I keep trying to make any sense of them. I mean, I've even gone as far as putting them on freaking Excel spreadsheets and trying to figure out what any of this means. And there is no trend line that makes sense no matter how I try to control the statistics. It just makes no rational sense. And in my mind, when you're dealing with an irrational marketplace, it is really challenging to advise clients because what are you going to tell them? And on top of that, if I don't feel like I can advise clients because the market is irrational, I don't want to say anything because I'll look like an idiot, or even worse, look like an asshole or a thief. I think all these other people who are riding these waves are just ripping people off, frankly, at this point.
Yeah, I'm so out on sports cards. Every time we've tried at the auction house to sell the contemporary cards that bring whatever 500, 1,000 on eBay, they always die. I am done messing with new sports cards. Unless it's 1974 and older, I'm out.
Because we all know 1974 was probably, empirically speaking,
he's talking baseball cards, really. Because there are some baseball cards, like basketball, later stuff that we get into that's later.
86 Flair, Jordan.
Basically, it stops at like baseball cards.
Yeah, baseball, I'm out. 74 and older, that's it. Basketball, you have me up until
so why
about,
is 74 your kind of high watermark? Because for me, the high watermark of baseball is 1976 with the release of the Bad News Bears movie.
75, the black cards that are all shitty and never good.
74 is ingrained in my mind as the last good rookie that's worth money in at least a PSA 5, and that is the man, the myth, the legend, George Brett.
Nice. Good call. All right. I'll go with that.
That's the only reason why. You want to know what's so funny? I say that so confidently. I can't even tell you what team that dude plays on.
Royals.
I just know. I was going to say, I know his jersey's blue, and I know the card is green in the upper half and like orange in the bottom half, and his name is George Brett, and that's a guy that's worth money. But other than that, I know he swings a metal stick and hits a ball. That's all I can tell you.
They were wood back then, bro.
Oh, a wooden stick.
That's
See what
okay.
I mean? I don't know jack shit about.
Still wood.
No.
You must have played farm ball with your aluminum bat there off the tee. T-ball.
Yeah,
Bink.
I did have an aluminum bat
That noise
as a
you
kid.
can hear. Bink. As the ball goes off the bat.
That's it. Otherwise, like even a Derek Jeter rookie, it's like it's not, unless it's a guaranteed 10. It's ugh.
I'll be honest, listeners. If you want to come on, I would love to talk to you. Somebody who thinks they have a handle on this and has an understanding, who is not an evangelist, because almost everybody I've talked to who talks about the baseball card, modern baseball card market, like they know it, what it is about, honestly, you just come off like Jim Jones or a cult leader. All right.
I thought you were going to say they were all evangelical Christians. I didn't really understand what you were saying about.
Not sure which is worse these days. Anyways, volatile market. Very.
It is a volatile
It
market. If you want to invest in new cards, good luck. You're probably not going to be able to sell them through Bruneau and Co. because it's too crazy.
Yeah, don't call us.
We won't call you back.
Mid 70s back on baseball. That's
James will make a spreadsheet for you.
And
that's
basketball, I really cut it 1990 unless you have some extremely rare like signature patch cards or LeBron James.
Now you're getting into it.
No, like a LeBron James rookie is a real card worth money. Like that.
There's only 17 of them. That's the problem. And 4 of them are worth money, and the rest plays that thing. That game, that up and down game.
But you're right, James. If you're listening to this and you want to come on and talk about sports cards, or if you just have a general episode idea, please let us know what you want to hear.
Well played, Travis. Well done. That's called a professional segue.
I was impressed. Nice.
Obviously, in the fashion of this show, in the spirit of the Justuff League, I have to ruin any and all segues that we make by pointing them out. Make sure you subscribe to the Justuff League wherever you get podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube. If you want to catch a video of this with some of the auction results we were talking about throughout, there's a link in the show notes, and we will see you next Tuesday. That's right. Justuff League.
League.